But today we want to be respected as thinkers and as people who contribute to the advancement of civilization. And the only way we can contribute and be respected as thinkers, planners, formulators, and people who can advance the civilization is you have to know what was in order to properly understand and interpret what is. And if they only give you 1 month to look at yourself, they call it Black History Month. When I was coming along, we had a week, and they've been so benevolent. They've given us a whole month now to think about ourselves. But 11 months out of the year, we are not supposed to think about a rich history that is as old as God Himself. Now, something is wrong when black folk have to spend our time learning about other folk and learning to respect other folks' contributions. But most of you as students do not know what black people have done to advance civilization and to advance the very disciplines that you are trying to master. So it is necessary in order to produce racial harmony, to bring about mutual respect for each other. And there cannot be respect for black people by white people until black people, or white people rather, are exposed to the real truth of you and the real truth of themselves. And it is that kind of knowledge that frees us from self-hate, bigotry, prejudice, and racism. Now let me get at those words. Since this is college, if we're going to be freed from bigotry, racism, hatred, we can only be free of that if we know the truth. And if we know the truth and act in accord with the principle of truth, then human beings can relate as human beings should. But it's got to start with truth. Now, I'm called a racist. Can you imagine? I cannot imagine any white person fixing his or her mouth to call me a racist when we have been the victims of 400 years of white racism. I don't understand. Listen. What do you mean when you say racism, prejudice, bigotry? If you look at the word race and the suffix ist, the suffix ist tells us the degree of dedication, commitment, and proficiency of the person to the main word. If I am a violinist, that tells you the degree of my commitment, my proficiency, my devotion, my dedication to the violin. If I am a physicist, a chemist, a biologist, an artist. If you call me a racist, you are saying that I, Louis Farrakhan, am totally committed, absorbed, have become proficient at aiding, abetting, teaching, guiding, developing my race. Nothing wrong with that. Look, were the founding fathers of this great country racist? See, there's a difference between being committed to your people. God made us to be committed to ourselves and our people, but to be committed to your people and do evil to other people on account of race, that's not racism, that is downright wickedness. Now, you can call me racist because I'm committed to black people. I'm not ashamed of that. I refuse to allow anybody to make me feel bad because I love black people. No, 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 no. No. I love black people. You do? You mean the robbers, the rapers, the thieves, the convicts? You love those people? I love them all. Because I know the nature of them. And I know the circumstances that made them what they are, and we can reach the essence of them and make them what they should be. So you can send them. You can give me your tired black people, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Send them, the homeless tempest tossed, to me, for we lift up a lamp beside a golden door that you all have never let black people enter. So, here's the thing you got to look at. Not whether I love my people, but am I doing evil to another people to seek advantage for my people? And I ask you, check my record. You can't arrest me for doing harm to a white person. I have never done harm to white or black. You can't condemn me for guiding these that love me to do harm to you, because I've never done it. I teach them to do for self. I teach them to get knowledge and use it to build for themselves. I have never taught one human being to do evil to another human being. But what is your track record? Say Farrakhan is prejudice. Prejudice means to judge before a knowledge of the facts. I'm not prejudiced. I've lived 430 years with the facts. Now I'm not prejudiced. Let's look at not racism, but wickedness. The founding fathers set this up. They were brilliant men, I would say. And I have great respect for them. They were brilliant. But They didn't set this up for us, did they, brothers and sisters? When they said we the people, they didn't mean we us people, did they? No. When they said we the people, they didn't mean we Hispanics, we Native American, we Arab, we Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Indian. They didn't set this country up for no dark people. This country was set up by the people, for the people, by the rich white people, for the rich white people, and poor people can go to hell.